morning, everyone. Welcome to another vlog. Well, my hair dried kind of weird and crunchy. We are out today getting our car inspection. I've never had to do this before. And like where I live in the US, we don't really do this. I mean, of course you can go get your car checked out by mechanics and stuff, but like it's not something where the government is like, go get your car inspection. So never had to do that before. A little nervous. There's a lot of cars here. It looks a little different than I thought it would. It's like 3 lanes of cars, and then you have to go through almost like a car wash, and then they check out your car for like 20 minutes. Okay, they're checking our car out. Oh, can you see them on the cameras over there? Babe? Does it show our car on the cameras? Oh, that's interesting. Alright, we finished the inspection. I'm trying not to get too many people on the camera. I think everything went okay. I don't really know. I have to ask Q more about it, but done pretty quickly. And then we just went to E-Mart Traders down the road and got some giant slices of pizza. I did not know they'd be this big. So we're gonna eat kind of a late lunch, I guess, right now. Look at how giant this pizza is. I had to cut this one up for the kids because it's so big. Like, here's my hand, and there's the pizza. It's just huge. You can't even see it. I feel like I must have big hands because it's not making it seem as big as it is, but it is big. And then Q got this soup for everyone to share. All right, shopping time. Solar's obviously having a blast. Let's go buy some stuff. Okay. This is so fun. I want to buy one of these and send them to the US. Jason and Jeremy, my brothers, just know that I thought of you when I saw that. I wanted to send it home. That would be so fun to send back to the US for everyone. That's so cute. Maybe some of this really spicy stuff too? I don't know. My voice like cracked there. It is the next day, I think. You know me by now. I never get days right. We are at the water park. Yay! It's Solar's last day of summer vacation, so we came to have fun today. Are you guys excited? You excited? Yay! We got ourselves some seats right by the little kiddie play area, so that way later on we can just chill while the kids play here. But let's go check out some more fun things to do. Left the water park a little while ago, and we are now out to dinner. We are having beef for dinner today. I'm super excited. I watched like a mukbang I think yesterday where somebody was eating a bunch of beef, and it made me want it so bad. I've been craving it, so I'm very excited. Solar, did you have fun at the water park?
Yeah.
Yeah, was it a good last day of your summer vacation?
Yeah.
Yeah. You went underwater?
Yeah, the small one.
Oh, yeah. That's super cool. What was your favorite thing to do there?
Swimming.
Swimming. Did you like the little fishies that came and they gave little kisses to your toes?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Hanya? Did you have fun?
Uh-huh.
What was your favorite part?
Going into the rainbow slide and also
Ooh, that big slide.
And also going on the going to the parts that you can walk and then you can go through a tunnel there.
Through the tunnel.
The colorful lights.
Oh, you mean the lazy river? Yeah.
And also I like the place that we can go to the glowing pool and also the jail one.
Yeah, you just like everything.
I like everything.
Okay, it is 2 days later. We had a lot of fun at the water park, right, Hanyul?
Mm-hmm.
I'm out with Hanyul and Q right now. But when we got home, we realized that somebody had hit our car in the parking lot. So it is scratched up on the rear driver's side door. Pretty upset about it, and nobody told us that they hit our car, so I'm doubly upset. So we had to call the place where the water park is, and they were like, we can't do anything and check the CCTV until you report it to the police. So then we had to call the police, and they were like, no, you have to go to the station. So then we went to the station, and they were like, we can't help you because you have to go to the police station that's closer to where it happened. It's already been like a couple hours at this point because every time we called someone, they would put us on hold, and then they'd get back on and say, actually, we'll call you back later. So it took forever. And then we went to the police station before we had dinner. They couldn't help us, so we just went out to dinner. And then yesterday, I could not move. My body needed to recover from being at the water playground all day, or the water park. Everything hurt. My muscles were tight. Just couldn't do anything. Q also was very tired, so we were just like, there's no way that I can drive. I can't drive to this police station because it's 30 minutes away, and that's without traffic. So I didn't trust it. Q didn't trust it. So we just stayed at home yesterday and came today. It's now Tuesday. Solar's at school, but Hanyul's still on break. And so we're eating lunch right now, sorry. I was listening to what they were saying. So then we parked our car at like a mall that's across the street from the police station because I wasn't sure if you could park at the police station. But then when we get there, the guy that's kind of like working the entrance, I don't know, he stops us and Q explains why we're there, and he's like, okay, you need to bring your car here. So we had to go get the car, but actually as we're getting the car, the guy stopped us again and is like, it's almost lunchtime, so they can't help you now anyway. So go eat lunch and come back. So that's what we're doing. We left the police station, we're back at the mall, we're eating some Shake Shack, and then after we eat, we have to get the car and drive back over to the police station. I am already exhausted. I just want to go home. I am very excited for this though. I got the mushroom burger. What did you get?
Lunch set, double shake burger.
Double shack burger? How do you not know what you ordered?
Randomly.
You just picked a random one? It is like 1 day later, 2 days later. When did I record last? I don't remember. I don't even remember what I did yesterday. I know we went out to dinner and had joke ball. That's about it. My days are just getting so messed up lately. If it gets loud, I apologize. I am right by where our washer is, and we have clothes washing, and the fan is turned up high because it is hot in this room. And I never wanted an AC in this room before, but now I do. Like, there is a spot for one, but I just never thought we needed one, especially since the actual AC for our apartment is right on the other side of this wall that's in front of me. You can't see the wall, but right behind my camera is the wall where the AC is in the living room. So I was like, why would we have another AC like 2 feet away? It makes no sense. But now I get it. This room gets extremely hot. Anyway, all that to say, it might get a little loud in the background. I am just chilling in like pajamas and my glasses on, no makeup. I'm not bothering to get ready today because we're not gonna do anything. Actually, today I'm pretty much just gonna focus on a pen pal journal. If you are on kind of like the journaling, reading side of TikTok, you have maybe seen this thing called the Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal. And pretty much it's just this thing where a bunch of people, usually women, obviously, since it was called the Sisterhood, but they get together and instead of doing like just a journal for themselves, they create a journal to pass around to all these different women. Now, the ones that I have seen have all been in the US, and the journal just gets sent to different states wherever these women are. And you can do it a couple different ways. You can have just one journal that somebody starts and then each person will add more and more to, or you can each start a journal, do some pages in the journal that you want other girls to contribute to, and then pass those journals all around in a little system so that each person has their very own journal to keep at the end. And that's the one I like the best because obviously, like, if you know each other extremely well and you're a very close group of friends, having one journal that you all can share and look at occasionally, that's okay. But if you're living in all different states or even different countries and you maybe don't even know each other outside of this, you're gonna need your own journal to keep. And so that's what we are doing for the little group that I am in. It's all girls that are living in Korea, and I'm pretty sure each girl is a foreigner here. I don't think there's any Korean women in the group right now. I could be wrong. Maybe there's somebody I missed, but I'm pretty sure each one is a foreigner living here. And we're all starting a journal. This one is mine. I got a pretty simple one. And because I like to do like bullet journals usually, I got the dot grid one. You can't really see, but it's got dots on it. I'll try to show you closer later. And we're each spending a few weeks getting the journal ready, making whatever pages we want to make, and then we will all ship out our journals to each other and just add to each journal. So I'm really excited for that. I'm excited to see what everybody else's journal looks like. Although it might make me feel a little bit bad because there have been a couple girls that have sent pictures in a little group chat we started. We don't know each other outside of this, by the way. None of us know each other, so that's pretty interesting. But a couple girls have sent pictures of some of their spreads and they look amazing, like incredible, because they have like their own printers at home. One person has like a Cricut or whatever, so she keeps making her own stickers and designs and stuff, so it's really cool. I wish I could do that, but we do not have a printer here. I keep trying to talk Q into it, but I don't think he's interested. I really want one. So anything that I print out, I have to go to like Daiso and print off pictures there, and they're usually pretty tiny, not like the big page layouts that I would want to print out. So I'm kind of just having to use whatever supplies I have lying around that I use for my other journaling needs and pen pal letters and stuff. But yeah, there's a couple girls that are going all out and their spreads look amazing. So I'm trying to step it up a bit while also not going too far out of my comfort zone or doing things that I can't really do. Like, I don't have a Cricut or a printer or anything, so I gotta just accept that. But I guess before I continue with this, let me fill you in on just what we've been doing during the break for the kids. I mean, you saw already that we couldn't do too much during the like summer break. We went to like the water playground a couple of times, I think. One when Hanyul started his break, because his started earlier than Solar's. And then when Solar started, we went again, I think. And then we went to the water park. You saw that. The kids had a ton of fun. They loved it. We were all exhausted, came home and passed out immediately. But then we had an issue that took up, I don't know, some of our time. When we got home from the water playground, we noticed that there was a huge dent in our door and like purple paint on it. Like somebody with a purple car or something must have hit our car. And I was pretty upset because it's it's not a brand new car, but it's new to us. And what I was really proud of is that even though it was a used car and a bit older, our car looked really nice. There was no cosmetic damage to it at all. It had like really perfect pink paint. Nothing was wrong with it. So I was so excited and I was like, wow, we have such a nice, clean, pretty car. And now it's got this dent in the side and it's super noticeable and I'm really upset about it. So we called the water park. They couldn't do anything unless we reported to the police. We reported it to the police, but this station near us couldn't do anything because we had to go to the station near the water park. So then we had to spend pretty much a whole day going to that police station. We went there and then found out that we couldn't park our car in a different parking lot. We had to bring it to the station, which made sense, but also I was kind of worried about having nowhere to park the car, so I just parked somewhere else first. But then we also found out it was like their lunchtime, so we couldn't really do anything for over an hour. So we went to eat lunch, got the car, went back to the police station, had to fill out some paperwork and stuff. And they actually were super fast. I mean, it was done within just a few minutes of getting back home. Like the officer there, or whoever he was, I don't really know if he was an officer or not, but he checked out our car and he was like, oh, that could be from a car hitting you. But also there are these purple scooters that people in Korea can use. They're like public scooters. And the purple kind of looks the same. So maybe somebody hit you with a scooter, but we don't have like I never park the car anywhere where somebody could hit it with a scooter. Do you know what I mean? Like it's always parked in a parking garage or at our building, but like not by the street. So I don't know how anybody would hit it with the scooter. Anyway, we left and like right when we got home, they called to be like, yeah, okay, we looked at the footage and actually we can see the dent on your car as you're entering the water park parking lot. So we were convinced it happened there at the water park, but actually it must have happened before that. But I know that like the day before that, there was nothing on the door because I had been looking at the car. So it must have happened like right before the water park, which means it probably happened at our apartment building. But they also can't do anything. Like Q was talking to the guy and he was like, okay, then can we check our apartment building camera? And he was like, oh no, because that's a different place than where we're located. You now have to go back to the other police station and file a report there because everything has to be separate, which is just, it drives me crazy. So now if we want to do anything and look at the cameras here, we have to go back to the police station that's near us and file a report there. But the only problem with that is that I don't know exactly what time it would have happened. Like at the water playground, I know we parked at this time and we left at this time. So there's a few hours there you can check. And actually they didn't even have to check that because they just checked when we entered and were like, oh, you had the scratch already. Slightly embarrassing, but okay. But with this, I would now have to be like, okay, I don't know. I know we left at this time to go to the water playground or the water park. So you have to check like 2 days of footage maybe. I don't know. So I'm still debating. I think maybe I'll still go in and report it and see what they can do. Just because I feel like if the car was already beat up a little bit, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, oh, it's just another scratch. But because it was so nice looking before this happened, I'm just so upset now. I'm really upset about that scratch. And I'm even more upset that nobody told us about it. Like, I'm the type of person, I know that they don't know me, they don't know the type of person I am, but I'm the type of person where if you're honest with me, and it's a situation like that where I know you're probably scared or nervous to tell me, I immediately feel bad for you. Like, I would be like, okay, it's fine. Like, I would either be like, you don't owe me anything, or I would work it out with them to where they could maybe fix it at the cheapest price possible or only do half of it. Like, I would work it out with them as much as I possibly could. Like, I would not be mean about it at all. That's just not who I am. And actually, I usually just let stuff like that go because I feel bad for the other person, even though they're the one that did something wrong. But in this case, like, you know, you hit my car and then you don't even say anything, you just go away, especially in a country where there's security cameras, the CCTV cameras everywhere. Like, you know that you could get caught super easily. So you just hit my car and then you were just hoping that I just wouldn't even do anything, which kind of just annoys me. So I probably will still go back and let them know, but I'll have to do that soon in the next day or two, just so that I don't let too much time pass. But yeah, we've been dealing with that a little bit. So we went to the water playground. The next day, Solar went back to school. Her break was over. Haniel is still on break though. And then the day after that is when we went to the police station. And then the day after that, which was yesterday, now I'm remembering what I did yesterday. We went to you can come in the room. We went to the doctor's because I had a spine MRI and I needed to get the results for that. So I've also been busy with doctor's appointments because I had to go in for another brain MRI and then go back to the doctor so they could give me the results for that. And then I had to go back for a spine MRI. And then yesterday I went back for those results because they do them on different days. So I went in with the brain MRI. They said I don't have any new lesions, but my symptoms were getting worse. So they were like, oh, something's not adding up. So they checked my spine again because maybe I had another lesion on my spine. And then if that was the case, they would change my medicine, maybe go from the pills to doing the infusion that you do every 6 months. But when I went in, she was like, actually, you know, when you first came back to Korea from the US, we looked at your... Q's being so loud with the washer right now. If you can hear all the beeping, I apologize. They looked at my MRI from the US. I had 10 lesions on my brain, but one like really big one that must have just been inflamed or something. I don't know. That's probably what triggered all my symptoms that made me go to the hospital when I was in the US. But that one actually, when they did a new MRI in Korea, that one had gotten smaller. So probably not inflamed anymore or whatever the case may be, but it was a lot smaller, like a lot. So that's good. My spine, they didn't check until just now, but comparing it to the one that I got in the US, in the US I had 2 lesions on my thoracic spine, but now I only have 1. Which is still confusing to me. So I think I need somebody to explain it to me a bit deeper, because I was told previously that one of the reasons why MS cannot be cured is that you get these lesions, and the lesions, you can't get rid of them. Once you have a lesion, it's just there forever. And because lesions are what trigger certain symptoms, once you have a lesion that causes a symptom, your symptoms can't go away anymore now, because you just have that lesion that's going to constantly cause those symptoms, whether it be a lesion in your brain or one in your spine. So I understood how the brain lesion had gotten smaller, because I just assumed, okay, that must be the one that was inflamed the most when I was in Michigan, and now it's gone down a bit, maybe because I'm less stressed or whatever. But the lesion didn't go away, it just had gotten smaller. So I convinced myself, okay, it just must be like not inflamed right now, I guess. But with the spine one, she was like, it's gone. Like you had 2, now you have 1. And she was like, I can still see where the other one was. It still leaves like a mark, on the MRI, but like the lesion isn't really there. And I don't know. I was trying to ask questions, but it was like a, language barrier thing. And also Q was getting confused as well. So I couldn't really get a full answer because I was trying to understand, like, I thought lesions don't go away. So how did one disappear? Or do you mean it just got super, super small? And how did that happen? I don't know. So I'm still confused on that. I have to do more research on it. I got to ask her again when I go back, because I go back in a couple more months. But yeah, that's just my update for you. My symptoms got worse, but actually the lesions on my brain and my spine have gotten better, I guess. I don't know. So they can't give me any other medication because in Korea they have like the pill kind, which I take now, and they can't give me the better kind, like the infusion, unless the pill one doesn't work. But because my MRIs are showing that my lesions are, I guess, going away, I don't know. I'm so confused about it. I can't switch medication. But also the doctor also seems to be a little confused as to why my symptoms are getting worse. She keeps asking me about it, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, all I can tell you is I'm having a lot of trouble typing. My left hand doesn't work very well. Sometimes it shakes now. I get pretty weak easily. The fatigue is unbearable. I just kept asking her. I was like, is there anything I can do about the fatigue? Because I can barely make it through a day. I can't do anything. And she's like, really? You can just take a bunch of vitamins. Like, so I'm going to have to refill all my vitamins, and hopefully that'll fix the issue soon. Maybe just up the doses a bit for those, because I was taking like lower dose vitamins because I didn't want to do too much without being told to do a higher dose. But maybe I'll just shoot for that, do some higher dose vitamins. But that's pretty much my update. I just had so many doctor's appointments recently, and very confused by it. Gotta figure it out, because I was told by so many people, even doctors, that lesions do not go away. Maybe the inflammation would go down or something, so they could look smaller sometimes, but like they don't go away, and your symptoms still stay. I don't know, but now I'm told, like, okay, the big one in your brain is a lot smaller now, and you only have one on your spine instead of two now, so that means one did go away. Somebody help me out. I'm so confused by this. But anyway, sadly our vacation just was not like the best, I guess, but I think that's just me, because actually the kids seem to have enjoyed it. I mean, they got to go to the water playgrounds, the water park. We went out for ice cream all the time. I let them have like a mini yes day. We went to kids cafes, stuff like that. So I think it's just a me thing, like trying to do as much as I can, and then I feel bad when I can't. But the kids actually seem to enjoy it, so that's pretty great. And actually in a week or two, yeah, like 2 more weeks, there's the beer festival that we go to every year. So I know that sounds weird when I'm like, oh, I can take the kids to the beer festival, but actually in Korea that is a thing you can do. Like, I think in the US, if it was like a drinking festival, beer festival, whatever, people would be very judgmental, and they'd be like, why are you bringing your kids to this? Like, that's not okay. But in Korea, like, it's just not judged as bad, I guess, because obviously you have to go out as a family. You got to bring your kids and stuff. And like, it's not like this crazy drinking thing. They even have like rides there for kids, and they have like fireworks and musical performances, but some of those are even like more fun for the kids. So it's just like a family event. It's just called a beer festival. But it's super fun. So I know that the kids are going to have fun there. We'll go there a couple of times. And Solar's actually super excited to be back at school. She loves being at school with her friends. This morning she was even yelling at us to take her early to school because she just wanted to get there. She did not want to be home. So I think I'm gonna spend the rest of the day doing some research for my MS and ordering some more vitamins. And then I'm gonna do more in this journal. I think we're calling it still the Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do this. I got this one on coupon. It's just this really nice blue. And I'll show you the pages I've already done. Okay, so I have like sticky notes in here to kind of tell me where I was gonna put things. So I have like a picture that I'm gonna put on the front of this. And then this is gonna be a check-in page where people can write their names and like when they got the journal and when they sent it out. I'll probably put this little Twilight sticker here. I have a lot of Twilight stickers that I just never use because I wanna save them, but I figured I might as well just start using them. Again, another Twilight sticker. This is gonna be the instructions. So in this envelope, I'm gonna put just kind of what they could do on each page. See, my hand is shaking a little bit. I don't know if you can see that's like the pages are shaking. This is my about me thing. So I have a couple little cards in here they can open up. I haven't quite finished it. Gotta finish this part. Got some pictures, more Twilight. And then I haven't done anything else, but it's like I left pages for all the girls to do their about me pages. And then I have more pages planned out that we can all do. So I have a lot to finish and I need to finish this like this week. So I got to get going on this. So I am going to do this journal for pretty much the rest of the day and just try to get things done. I have a lot to do. So I'm going to end it here. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. And continue to watch because pretty soon we're going to do the beer festival and everything else. I'm so excited. I'll see you next time. Bye.